And I'm back with a nice variety of stuff. Some last minute New York Comic Con editions, plus some stuff from Cesar and Duncan and yeah, just other stuff, okay? I wanted to make sure there's been a few things that I haven't been able to fit into the last few videos, and it's time to start showing off some of these awesome images. And starting us off with a little goofiness, we've got John and Richard out on the town, New York Comic Con. We are coming for you. This one is shared by Barbara Fraser, Outlander 2. And I think leads us nicely into this. Sophie and Katrina arriving in style to New York Comic Con. The video is a little choppy for some reason, but I think this is fun. Now, as a video via Sophie's makeup artist Quinn Murphy shared this. Sophie Skelton Universe and Balf Nation have been making sure that it's provided for other people. That is the way you go to Comic Con, man. You get on the back of a golf cart and people just take you places. I think that's how you arrive in style, yeah? And more clips from Outlander appearance on in the panel. Outlander Obsessed is a repost from Outlander Stars, kind of a montage of clips of the folks going to, coming from, and meeting up with people. Had part of this, I think, in the last video, but this is a good place for it too. And yeah, again, it's just so cool to see all of these folks. I'm enjoying it. I need to move on. Do some more Comic Con images. Let's say we're just having fun with this one. This one is Outlander Online sharing John Bell and Richard Rankin at New York Comic Con. John Hunter Bell's Instagram is where this is from originally. And yeah, this is what I wonder is if you are somebody who is invited to Comic Con, to one of these big conventions, and you're recognizable, can you go on the floor and just go nerd out? Because I mean, that would be the whole reason to go. You want to go nerd out, yeah? And so yeah, they're nerding out. And I think that they should be able to take this stuffy person home. Just for fun. All right, this was a good picture. Again, this is kind of a montage of the extra stuff that didn't quite fit with other things, but this is Sophie Skelton here, and John Hunter Bell's first commenter. Stunning. I cannot disagree. Look how beautiful she looks. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what the point of this image was other than just to take a nice picture of her. But it looks great. She looks fantastic. Cause of course Sophie looks fantastic. All right, now we're getting some folks in from Blood of My Blood just for the fun of it. Tony Curran shares this one. So, three Scotsmen and Tony Horton walk into a rooftop Hollywood bar. Such an incredible night for a beautiful cause, with a main man, Scott Fifer, raising money to help empower orphans and vulnerable children in their community. To build a better future, you can go. Please donate. Go campaign. Go for. Link in bio. I'll see if I can find that. This is a few days ago, but it was a good picture. I wanted to include it because I mean, if we're gonna have a good looking group of guys, I gotta include it here. There's a rule, right? Let's see. I'm here to testify for a fact that 15 years from now, the ripple effect will still be creating change from what you do in this room tonight on behalf of the youth whose lives are changing. I thank you so much. This is from Pet Nadalico, Go Local Hero DRC. Okay, that gives us an idea of where, if I can't find a link in the bio. Um, okay, I'm not sure exactly what's going on in here. Wanted to try and get as many Tony Crowd, but this is a cool event, and if it's to raise awareness and help for orphans, my goodness sakes, I told you, if like you're involved in Outlander in any way, you just have to be a really wonderful human being. It's like a rule, and it's a good rule, and I'm glad to be a fan of like these kind of folks. Really, seriously. Also, he was also in the Flash. He played a bad guy in the Flash, though. So maybe I should. He was a really good. He wasn't really a bad guy. He just wanted the world to be a better place and thought the Flash was, not making that happen. And this is a whole different thing. Has nothing to do with Outlander. But yeah, not surprised to see that he would be involved in a charity like this. And then I've got an image of Graham here too. Happy reunion with this wonderful Lover Beak Amsterdam Outlander stars. Back there again. Lotte, I'm so sorry. I'm having such trouble saying her name. Lotte Verbeek. There she is. We love Galas. Yeah. Just don't cause any trouble. All right. Moving right along because I don't get to see him very often. When it doesn't have to do with Outlander. Cesar Domboy is back in fashion. Techno Art Mag, and I'm gonna have to do some translation here. Is there a translation? Yes, there is. Following your instincts in the series Cult, Prime Video, Cesar Domboy embodies Raphael, an ambitious young producer determined to transform French television. Ew. See, I like it when they have foreign films on Prime, but I get irritated that it takes them a long time to get the English translation up for audio. I don't mind reading the subtitles, but I really prefer the audio because I very rarely am just focused on TV. I do other things. Okay, I just do. So hopefully they'll get an English translation. I'm gonna have to check this out because it's always fun. Caesar's so good in other stuff. He really is. I mean, he's good as obviously in Outlander, but I've enjoyed his performances in other things as well. And then we're back to Graham again. All right, an absolutely fabulous and unique bourbon whiskey tasting in Germany. The extraordinary Marksburg Castle on the Rhine. Thank you to the fabulous Marco who piped our arrival, to Avalon Cruise for organizing Connor Whiskey, and McTavish Spirits for gifting the booze, and Grantador for the best photos. We did a tasting of both the War Chief Bourbon and the Keeper Kentucky Straight Rye. Oh, okay. The room was split evenly over which they preferred. Ah, well, you know what? That happens. So we tried both extensively. This is important. Thanks to everyone who walked the steep hill up to the castle. It was a lot easier coming down after a couple of glasses. They are beautifully dressed. I'm sorry, this gentleman next to him is slightly more beautifully dressed. But yeah, that's everybody looks great. Of course, everyone looks great. And then we're going to finish it off with some Duncan. As I said, some Duncan here. Duncan just says, oil change, ma'am. He looks very much like he would be a mechanic who would offer you an oil change. It's a great image. This is fun, and I think a good way to end the video. Well, I know these last couple of videos I've been running through things really quickly, but one, I've been trying to keep the videos under like 12 minutes to make it easier on you folks, and two, to make it a little easier on me. If they're shorter, they're faster for me to edit and easier for me to get out to you guys quicker. But also, there was so much stuff to cover. We've had so many things from New York, and then I didn't want to miss out on some of the fun stuff that's been shared by our other folks, Duncan, Graham. We've had some Lawrence, some Cesar, some Charles. Hopefully a fairly well-rounded bunch of videos these last few days, this last week or so. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining me. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Go ahead and subscribe if you enjoy the format in which I present this information to you. And don't forget to like, post, share, all that other fun stuff. I think I said like already, but you know what I'm talking about. And make sure other folks who are just waiting for the second half of the season to start, like you, have a little something to fill that gap. Thank you, as always, to my members for that extra bit of help. I do appreciate it. It's only a couple of bucks a month, but it really does add up here. And so I really appreciate that, guys, especially as I'm trying to save seriously for a vehicle. Hopefully by May next year, I'll have great news, some fun pictures, and I'll do some extra traveling to some interesting places and take you with me, in which case membership will have its privileges. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on this video, and I hope you got something good out of it. And if you didn't get enough Outlander information, don't worry, I have so much. Just check out the playlist for Waiting for Outlander Season 7, Part 2, and there'll be plenty of videos to choose from. Lots of Sam, lots of Kat, lots of Sophie, lots of Richard, lots of Graham and Duncan, quite frankly. Everybody's there. Susan, Lauren, Charles, John, lots of John. And no matter which video you choose, I'll see you there.